So you're uncomfortable where you are, but you're not willing to do anything to change it. Here comes Sheena with a love punch. So listen, you complain about this, you complain about the other, you complain about this, complain about the other, and still it stays the same. What's changed in a year? What's changed in 2 years? What's changed in 5 years? And yet you still want to do the same thing over and over and over again. You must have heard of the poem about the autobiography in 5 verses. I'm walking down the road and I fall down a hole. It's not my fault. And it takes me forever to get out of it. Next chapter. I'm walking down the road. I fall down a hole. It's not my fault. It takes me forever to get out of it. Third chapter. I'm walking down. I see the hole. I still fall in. But I realize it's my fault. And I get out of it as quickly as I can. Next chapter. I walk down the street. I see the hole. I bypass it. Next chapter. I walk down another street. How many times are you going to fall down that hole? How many times? And you see, the thing is, I know it's not your fault. You know, your paradigms, the programming has got so much hold of you that you think that everything is just there. Sorry, I just had a little something happen on my, I don't know where it's gone. Technical issue there. So it's like you want to suffer. And now you go, well, Sheena, why would I want to suffer? Well, here's the thing. You don't realize that. You don't realize that your mind is controlling everything. And that scares you. That scares you to take that control. I know where you are. But when you take that control, you can change anything in your life. You know, we hold on to everything, just going, well, I can't do that and because of this. I can't do that because of that. You're the one holding. You're the one who give and take away from yourself. I speak to somebody about allergies and I've seen people clear their allergies. And so if I just say something, just go, oh, well, you know, you can clear that, don't you? Tongue in cheek. I don't say things like that anymore, by the way. But some people get really angry. No, I have medical evidence. I have reports. I have this, I have that. And I said, that's okay. You hang on to it all you want. No worries. So much going on in your life that you don't have to have. That if we could change what's going on in here, you see, the trouble is we're trying to do everything with this 2%. 98% of what's going on in your life is controlled by the 98% of what's going on in your body. And you see, we've been taught to ignore and just get logical, get logical. How's it going for you? How long do you want to suffer in all those situations that you have? Anything. Bring me anything. Doesn't matter whether it's disease, whether it's the death of a loved one, whether it's lack of money. It doesn't matter what it is. The only person that can change it round is you. I remember sitting and going, something needs to change. Something needs to change. There's this big loud crack of thunder in my head. You need to change, Sheena. You need to change. And you may think, yeah, but Sheena, you don't know my circumstances. This has happened to me, and this, you know. And would you hang on to that story all you want? Look at Viktor Frankl. If you've never read that book, Man's Search for Meaning, he was in a concentration camp, for goodness sake, for 10 years. Do you think if there was any time he had a good excuse to lose his mind, it was in there? Well, he didn't. He came out of there going, the only thing I could keep, the only thing they couldn't take from me was my mind. Hi, Kim. Do you hear that? And so it doesn't matter what excuses you've got and you come to me. If you want to have those excuses and justifications wiped away, then book a call with me. There's also a webinar I've put up there. It might help you. And book a call. But if you're not ready to let go of your suffering, you will not do what it takes to pay for this program and do something different in your life. Do not come to me with the excuse, I haven't got the money, I haven't got the time, I haven't got this. Don't come to me with those excuses. because I've been there with the no money thing and I found it. What you've got is you're just putting things in the way so that you've got a good justification so you can feel better. Are you ready for no more excuses in your life? Are you ready? Watch the webinar, have a chat with me. But if you're not ready, don't use money as an excuse. Don't use illness as an excuse. Don't use your children as an excuse. Don't use any excuse. There is no excuse that's going to make things better in your life. Does anybody know of anybody who did anything because they put an excuse in the way? Do you? So Sheena gives love punches out. My clients love the love punches because I'm direct and I'll tell you how it is. I'll just tell you how it is. Are you ready for no more excuses? But you see, here's the thing, and I understand where you are, and I love you. I just love you where you are, because we've all got stories. We've all got stories. Health issues are genuine, Tanya. They are genuine. But you can use it as an excuse. Everything is genuine. I know that everything that you're going through is genuine. But you can put that in front of what you want. I've seen people do things with health. Get over cancer. There's too many other things that, I've seen it. And the only person that's stuck is you. Because you like your story. And I'm not knocking your story because I have my own wee stories. And sometimes I have a wee story that comes in that doesn't want to go. And it's the little Sheena going, things aren't going my way, and I cry. I know where you are. But I'm putting this out there, that you like your story so much you don't want to let go of it. Now, why is that? Why would you hold on to a suffering story? Here's my mum. My mum worried herself to death. Literally. She had a nervous breakdown. She had MS. And eventually she just worried herself. And I said to her, why are you worrying? Does it solve anything? She goes, no, Sheena, it doesn't. But why are you worrying? Well, because it makes me feel better. Bless her, rest in peace, my beautiful mother. That's what she said to me. Worrying made her feel better. What story are you playing over and over and over? Tanya, I'm just looking at your questions there. Can I get better on the way doing something that's new? I'm not really sure what you mean there in that, but yes, we can all get better on the way doing something new, but I'm not really sure what you mean by that. You can have a chat with me afterwards if you want. So, what did worrying get my mum? But she liked it, and she was not prepared to let go of her worry. And her worry made her ill, and her worry made her fall and break her hip, and her worry put her in a nursing home. But why did she do it? Because who would she be without her story? So what's your story? What's your story that you tell people? Exactly, Tanya. So there's a story, isn't it? That we tell people, and we tell the same story over and over again, but things have happened in the past. We are here right now. We are here right now. I cannot change the past, but I can change how I feel about myself here and now. Because here's the thing, Tanya, the here and now self is the self that you're going to be next week, the self that you're going to be the week after, the self that you're going to be a year down the line. Who do you want to be? That's my question. Who do you want to be? What story do you want to tell? Is it a story of survival and thriving and how you overcame everything and you came out on top? Or do we keep the story that kept us down and we stay down? Do you want to inspire people by standing up and being the best version and being happy and joyful? And here's the thing. Yes, reinvent yourself. That's exactly it, Tanya. Reinventing yourself. It's all a story. It's a story. What did Shakespeare say? All the world's a stage, and the people are mere actors. See, the thing is, when you know who you truly are, you will see your life as a story, and you will go, right, that's the end of that chapter. Close it now. What's my new chapter? In fact, I'm writing a whole bloody new book. I will not let something that happened to me way back when take control of my life now. I am going to be the inspiration for everybody right here, right now, and I am going to change my life going forward. Who's with me on that? Who would rather have that attitude or, I can't do it. It's too hard. But I love you where you are. I love you where you are. You are beautiful, you are amazing, and you have a genuine life story. And I love you for every moment of it that you're here right now. You got up this morning. You are God's highest form of creation. Just by being here, you are a wonderful, awesome, beautiful person. Just by being here. I love you too, Tanya. I don't know if you're saying that to me or Doa or Kim, because everybody's having a conversation here. You are all amazing. And if we could just step back from our stories, take a look at them and go, do I want that in my future? No. Well, then what story do I want in my future? And let's write another book. You see, I've just spoken to someone who had 8 areas of their life that they wanted to change. The happiness wheel. Go check it out. See thinking into results. When you sort you out, the 8 areas fall into place. My God, it's going to save you a flipping fortune. Next program, next program, next book, next book, next book, next book. I'll tell you what to read. And when you sort this out, then everything else falls into place. Because when you know who you are, who you truly, truly are, then you'll know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. You are amazing and you're wonderful. And what can you do today, Tanya, that's going to be different? What can you do today that's different? What thought can you have today, right here, right now, that will be different, that will send a different energy frequency through your body? What would you want to be in alignment with? You see, when we get into alignment with ourselves, magic happens. It truly does. First, we find the peace. And from the peace, then we have clarity. And from the clarity, we have ideas. And that helps our body heal just in itself. Write it, Tanya. Write your story today. If you're in bed and you can't move, write your story. Record it. Say it. Speak it out loud. Yeah? Speak your new story out loud. Write a new chapter. Watch the webinar. That way. Not sure where you're watching from. And book a call. But it says up there, only if you're serious, for no more excuses. I had Peggy McCall say to me, make money, Sheena, or make excuses. Couldn't open my mouth then after that. And I've never been able to make an excuse since. Not one can I make. Because I know if it's got to be, it's got to be me. It starts with me. But I'm here to help you on that journey. There's 2 girls on here now who are affiliates with me, an affiliate team leader. And they are 10x in what they earned. But it's not just about the money. It's about their energy. I haven't done anything. Their energy has risen. They've changed their energy, so they've changed their results. What are you going to do? Have the most wonderful day. Beautiful souls, beautiful stories. I love every story wherever you are right now. but I can see through your paradigms. I can see them. Now, if you want them to be seen, you'll book a call. If you don't want them to be seen, you won't book a call. I still love you. You're amazing. Have an awesome day. See ya.